What's up? What's up? What's up? Your boy Domuto. We're back with another video. Today we're watching Playback. DJ Envy promoted a Ponzi scheme to millions. Excuse me. God damn it, DJ Envy. I don't know this out of character. I don't really watch The Breakfast Club for DJ Envy. I don't know. Last time I heard about DJ Envy, fucking Tyrese was serenading his wife or something. I don't know. You know what? Let's get into the video.
It's your boy DJ Envy,
Angela Yee,
and Charlamagne the God here, and we are here to give you some, or at least me, DJ Envy. We're here to really show you all how to make money in real estate. I called a couple people, and they told me it's a scam, but they didn't really understand the ins and outs. So what I'm gonna do is use my platform, this syndicated radio station that reaches out to hundreds of thousands to millions of people, and I want you all to come to my seminar that I host with somebody who's been in prison who went to jail for scamming as well. I want to host that and come on down, give me your money and then or give him your money. Give him your money.
The nigga that went to jail for scamming.
Give us your money and we'll make money. Or I mean, he'll make money.
So this situation is very interesting. There's a guy that DJ Envy has been promoting over the past few years that does real estate, and DJ Envy's been saying he's some real estate mogul. The guy's claimed to have had a portfolio of more than $50 million. He said he made more than $50 million in real estate.
50 years.
And so they would host these seminars.
That sounds like a made up number.
These seminars to try and onboard investors. So they would get investors at these seminars to give $150,000, $500,000, $200,000 for different projects.
DJ Envy, why you scamming niggas?
It was a scam.
And the promise was you'll make 30% of your money back in like 5 to 6 months.
Some of them
for
he
some
promised
of them,
20%. Something he made different promises.
He made different promises, but you basically gonna see a noticeable increase, like such an outrageous.
DJ Envy, why you scamming nigga? Ain't you on a syndicated radio show, nigga? I know you getting paid. A popular radio show. Very popular. I don't know what I mean, I guess, you know what I'm saying? More money, more married, the merrier, but damn, nigga.
High amount of money back that it would, of course, tempt somebody to be like, oh, man, you making promises like that?
That's insane.
That's insane. It would, a lot of times it would take people like years to get to that level of like investment. Turn out, man. It was a scam, man. Who would have thought the man who went to jail for scamming end up scamming people, man? That's crazy.
What?
Adding, Pena defrauded dozens of victims of millions of dollars. We interviewed many of them.
I lost $200,000. $835,000 in total.
I lost a total of $64,000. I lost $1 million.
Envy, whose real name is Rashawn Casey, was not charged, but many of the alleged victims say they were influenced by his celebrity.
He's advertising this all over the radio.
Nigga, fuck DJ Envy. What the fuck?
Say Pena promised he would rehab. And
one thing is Jay-Z scammed you, but
giving a 30%
DJ Envy
within months. Dozens have now filed lawsuits saying they never got any of their investment back. Pena is accused of pocketing $17 million from just 4 properties. As news broke of his arrest, we were interviewing Jeff Robinson, who owns a food truck and car wash in Patterson.
My son was my world. And these people took advantage.
His son, Jeff Jr., tragically died in a car accident 6 months ago, leaving 2 children behind. Jeff Jr. had invested $325,000 with Pena in this Passaic property. The dad says Pena then went dark.
That's fucked up, man.
It's actually
people's life savings.
Very, very fucked up.
You know what's crazy? He would scam. He would say like, "Hey, give me $200,000. You'll get 30% of that, which is $60,000. You'll get it in 6 months." When 6 months comes around, he'll be like, "Oh, you know what you can do with that $60,000 in profit and that $200,000 in principal? You can just roll it over to the next property, bro." And then he would get them on a second property. Now they invested another $200,000 on another property. Now they're in $400,000 and they're owed $120,000 in profit. And he would keep rolling over. That's how he would buy himself time and also extend the scam. It was like low-key smart, But the only problem is eventually you have to pay people, otherwise the dominoes keep falling. So when he owed people money, and for some reason, I don't know what the fuck he was doing with the money. He was either the worst flipper on earth, so he was making no money on these, or he was spending it on things like G-Wagon. That's how I flick of him in a G-Wagon on IG.
Well, shout out to Spencer. Spencer did a really good job breaking it down. Some of these properties he didn't even own. Some of them, there's no evidence of him owning it at all. Or some of the property, it would be under his name, but there was no actual renovations done to it at all.
Caesar was acquiring commercial loans on properties and raising money from investors for the same property. Not disclosing that fact to investors is fraud, and taking a loan for renovations and never even renovating the property is mortgage fraud. Receiving
Why are you
money
looking at me
via
like that,
wire
bro?
from investors is also a crime. Can you guess which one?
If money was wired into an account,
That nigga look like he's shady.
for an investment, but it wasn't.
Yeah, buy the house.
The person who sent the money relied on that representation. Now you have wire fraud. You know, a lot of people don't know when you have a wire fraud case, every single wire is a charge. Every single exchange of funds is a charge. That's a separate charge, and every charge carries years in prison.
So yeah, every time, every single time. So this is a lot.
It is a lot.
Now DJ Envy gets caught up in this because again, now it's this guy he was promoting him on the and again we were joking earlier, but I find it very, very interesting, and this is something that happens with a lot of minorities. So and it's somebody as well who has come across money. People need to make way more smarter decisions with their money, because you come into money, you want to do the right thing, make sure you make the right investments, you want to save your money. But this concept of you can trust him, not because of his background, not because of his education, not because of his track record, but simply because he's one of us, man. He looks just like us, man. He wears jewels, man. He's on IG, bro. He listens to 50 Cent. He has Timberland boots. I mean, damn. He knows Kai Cenat. Fuck. I mean, he's all over New York. Shit. So he's one of us. So like one of us, of course, they're not going to do what's wrong, because for whatever reason, people just get caught up in this mind state that white people just always do black people wrong. That's all they do. They just always they fuck us over, and that's why we need to stick together, us minorities. But no, this happens all the time. I think that actually happened to both KG and Tim Duncan in the league as well. Happened to plenty of NBA players all the time. It's happening here as well. Rappers as well, where people, instead of actually giving proper representation, you're hiring people that close friends. These are the people that you're hiring. Shout out to LeBron, it worked out for him, but it doesn't work out for most people. It doesn't at all, because these people don't actually have the proper education to doing so. Right. Now you get DJ Envy, who's getting caught up in this because he was promoting him for years, and that was the line that he was giving people. He's one of us, man.
I think, first of all, going to DJ Envy for financial advice is insane.
It's insane. And the fact that he thought that he had the grounds of going radio.
I bet, but I also think because sometimes people go to me for financial advice. I'm like, stop doing that. It's not me trying to gatekeep. I actually just don't know what I'm talking about. People go to Jay-Z, 500,000 or Jay-Z. Why not?
Jay-Z said like, nigga, why y'all coming?
Bro, why not Warren Buffett or someone who's really prolific when it comes to the investments? You feel me? But like, that's besides the point. DJ Envy, he's not hit with no criminal charges yet. Yes. I don't know if he will be, because it sounds like he also has some of his money tied up in it, because he said in one of the clips that he was paid, but not everything, for some of the money he put into a project. So it sounds like the same way everyone else lost their money, he lost some of his money in some investments too. And the only issue is you ran around parading him as the truth, and when he's not the truth, people are gonna come blame you, because a lot of people didn't know who he was until you start promoting him.
Yeah, you're the name,
I think
DJ.
What's happening is DJ Envy is getting so much attention right now, we have forgotten who did the defrauding.
Well, the nigga who did defrauding he's already in custody though.
I understand that, but that's the nigga that stole millions and millions of dollars off of people, and you could dive into all the individual stories about how it fucked him over. Some of them was over $1 million. Some of them was just like $80,000. But the point is like, I feel like the focus should be on that. DJ Envy promoting him should be part of the story, but it shouldn't be the lion's share of what we're talking about. What we're talking about is a guy who was literally coming up, like he was raising money from investors, he was getting commercial loans, and on top of all of that money, he couldn't find a way to flip homes. Are you serious, my nigga? Like, if you're that bad at flipping homes, retire.
That's what everybody was trying to tell Envy. Like, why do you don't need that much money to flip homes?
You don't even need
money really
to flip homes.
You have credit. That's what buying the credit is.
Yes, and especially if you have commercial loans, you definitely don't need it. So what probably ended up happening is he was getting all this money from investors and all these loans and stuff like that, and he was just using it on himself.
Yes.
Which would be all different types of fraud, like they explained. Where Envy loses everybody is not just he promoted him on radio show. The nigga was hosting entire conferences with the nigga, and then using those conferences to onboard new investors.
He was also on Instagram, like
nonstop. There's a lot of posts on IG.
Nonstop.
There's a lot of posts. So Envy's going to continue to try and distance himself from this person. But
Also, he's claiming that he didn't make money with him. That's what he's claiming.
He might have lost money.
He might have,
honest.
yes, but
he might have also been scammed. But that's not the point. The
No.
point is his influence was used to perpetuate a scam, and that he should have done more due diligence to make sure that there was no scam going on.
Things that I didn't know when I was first buying my first home. I wanted to teach our community about investing in generational wealth.
I think Charlamagne ain't fucking with
and
it.
brought industry professionals to all these seminars. Whether it was real estate agents from different markets, contractors, conventional lenders, hard money lenders. I even brought auction.com to actually show people how to purchase houses online. That's what I wanted to do for my people. Now, Caesar, if he took money, I wasn't privy to it, nor did I even know. But I do understand how people feel if they did give him money, because I gave him a lot of money.
Jesus.
That I didn't see a dollar of return. But for anybody to say I was involved, that's totally not true. I would never. I've been on this radio I've been on radio close to 30 years, and never in my 30 years time did I do nothing but try to uplift people and show people a different way through the business mind. And I would never take a dollar from somebody.
I could be wrong, but I didn't see nobody accusing you of taking money. I just saw them say that they met Caesar because they heard you talking about Caesar.
Nah, they basically said I was privy to it, and that wasn't true. Not at all.
From what
There's literally a video of him on IG saying like, "Well, I just got my first check from Caesar. It's not all the money, but it's some of the money." Maybe when he says $1 back, he means profit, but
it's stuff like this is why you just don't say it, because there's also videos of him in the office with somebody else saying that they got their checks as well from Caesar. So to say that you were not aware of other people giving their money to Caesar, that's just not right. That's not true at all. That's just not true at all.
You know more than you know more, but
the relationship between you and Caesar was a concept of I had money and I gave it to Caesar. That's what you did. The way you position it from the understanding of how Joe Budden broke it down, even the way you broke it down as well, it sounded like you were saying, hey, Joe, Fab, and I think somebody else, y'all have money, let's get it together and let's give it to Caesar and let's buy this, these pieces of property, which is why Joe Budden told you, oh, that sounds like a scam.
As someone that he is not speaking to. We have not spoken about anything. And he calls me and starts talking about some real estate shit. For me, that's odd. We don't speak. And now you calling me, telling me that your man's with the government and he could get the buildings and there's a list, it'll be me, you, and Queen Latifah, and whatever the fuck he was saying.
Queen Latifah.
I was walking my dog in the backyard or something. I want to stop listening at this point. But
I know Queen Latifah didn't give you no damn money.
Because if you had told Joe, hey, you know you can go to auction.com, right? And you can auction out some houses, man. I think you should come to the seminar and learn how to work on auction.com shit, man. Matter of fact, I got some real professionals out here, man. You know, they get striped, man. I think you should really go on real estate, man. Auction.com had you right. I'm pretty sure if you talking about auction.com, the nigga was not sitting here telling you that sounds like a scam. I'm pretty sure you explained to him, hey, you give me your money, or you give Caesar your money, and he can give you 30% on this project that we're working on. I'm pretty sure that's what you said. Yeah. I think that the biggest lesson learned here, yeah, I agree. I know Envy doesn't really, from everything that we've seen so far, it doesn't seem like Envy had that much knowledge, if any, about anything that was happening. Right. But we cannot emphasize this enough, bro. This whole concept of he looks like one of us, you're going to trust him because of his skin tone.
Yeah, fuck that nigga.
You're going to trust him because he dresses a certain way, he talks a certain way. All that stuff, that's a terrible way to manage your money. That's terrible. Just as bad to manage your money if you were going out there and buying jewelry. Because at this point, you would still at least have jewelry around you. At this point, you don't have no house or anything like that. So to promote Caesar in that manner, I think Envy is definitely wrong. And I think that it's very, very ill of him to do so, especially if he knew that Caesar owed him money and he still went out of his way to continue to promote him over and over and over again without him giving him a clear explanation to why he owed him money. I think that's all very much so irresponsible. Well, you're right. That nigga is crazy, man. They ran off of 17 M's.
Bro, it's probably more than that. That's just people that they've been able to identify.
Yeah, be careful, bro. This is a lot of money. This is a lot of
There's so many ways to invest your money, but if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. That being said, like, there's always going to be people trying to take advantage of whatever, bro. You just got to be very careful. That's why I don't like anybody doing shit for me until I know how to do it for myself. I don't like a real estate agent trying to help me buy a home if I don't know, like, how do you make money out of this? Like, you have to know how people are motivated. In his circumstance, like, he was selling the same home to, like, 7 different people, generating, like, hundreds. Like he would generate $800,000 for a rehab for a home that would sell for like $400,000. But that money wasn't going nowhere but in his pockets, man.
Yep.
Yo, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. And until next time, we'll see you all later.
DJ Envy, man. You know what I'm saying? You might have to get that donkey of the day. No, I'm just playing. They still do that shit. Anyway, yeah, man, be careful who you give your money to, man. If it sounds like a dream, then it is a dream, nigga. Don't get that shit fake as hell like a dream. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So don't give your money to people that just can sweet talk you. You know what I'm saying? If they can't show you the progress, you ain't like I can't put it in words right now because I'm kind of sleepy right now. I'm about to pass out, but yeah, just be careful you get money too, man. That's all I'm gonna say. If you like my reactions, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.